Welcome everyone to the Peasants podcast. Get comfortable as we sit by the fire and chat everything DayZ. We'll be joined by our podcast team, TikTok creator Smiley's Got a Gun, long-term player 80KQ, long-term player Mr. Noah. Our chat moderator Queen Peasant will be here for a short time. Don't forget people in chat and those in the comments section, drop your thoughts and your opinions on our subjects. We'd definitely love to hear from you. Your feedback is definitely essential. We also may have a few guests in our group chat. Welcome, everybody, to the Peasants podcast. As I said, we've got a new studio. We've got a new dev blog out. So we're going to do a massive rundown, show you some of the videos, the progression over the last 10 weeks. It's coming, people. It's coming. Let's do it. How are you, people?
Yeah, good.
Going well, going well. Some of us surviving on zero sleep.
Indeed, but feeling amazing. I'm bursting out of my skin.
It bursted out of your skin.
I feel like I have ADHD right now.
Until lunchtime, and then you'll crash hard.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you wait till I eat. I haven't eaten yet. You wait till I have breakfast, and I'll be like, oh, full belly. Bleh.
It's funny like that, isn't it? It is funny like that.
Yeah.
But welcome everybody to the podcast. Beautiful new studio. Little adjustment Greedy needs to do. That's what happens when you put your beautiful works in the hands of a peasant. He'll destroy them. The back tarp needs a little adjustments. So that's just some of the files that play up and decide to not behave. So, but it's absolutely sick, absolutely wicked. As we say to our creators, you're more than welcome to put a podcast studio together. If you're keen on the edit and you get into that hype rush where you got to create, as some of us know from overnight, definitely get into it.
I've got the fever.
Let's do a run through of who we've got on the panel. First of all, to the very right, our interrogator, Smiley's Got a Gun.
Morning, everyone. Looking great.
That's it. Next to her is our resident thug, Mr. Q.
Good morning all, good morning.
Our proficient role player, Mr. Noah, who is Mike's broken.
Hello.
There we go.
I don't know if you can hear me.
Yeah, we can. Yeah.
Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare.
What about it? That's what you're going for today?
I don't know.
Not just bringing up a late 2000s game. Good games, mate.
Yeah.
Random thoughts for the day.
That's it, random thoughts. And I believe on the end we've got Brandon. Huh?
Yo.
Yo.
Hi, Brandon.
How you doing?
Good.
Right, so where shall we start? I believe Bruv is dying to spill some business. So we're going to run through the co-host business first.
Yeah.
And then we're going to delve right into the dev blogs.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice. But I think
Since yours is so epic this week, I'll get mine going because it's short and sweet.
okay.
They're topping out each other now.
Yeah, you go first.
That's it.
I've already won this. Yeah, no go.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh well. So I want to touch on something that happened to me yesterday, which hasn't happened in a fucking long time. I seem to know my way around both Chernarus and Livonia pretty well, where I don't need a map anymore. And last night, I found myself lost many times. And it hasn't happened for a long time to be lost on a server. So, when was the last time you were lost, and how did it make you feel?
Fuck. Last night, let's just say it got me it got that DayZ original charge back into me. Like,
did it what?
my brain was trying to work out where we were, the places, trying to look for, because it's such a heavily modded map on Role Players Oasis, Lords of Livonia, and so much extra trees and stuff in it. It was strange going from looking for the old landmarks to also then incorporating and looking for new landmarks. They've got giant weeping willows out near the entrance of the castle. And after being lost I lost Q, I lost Noah, we lost Deep Voice Bob, and I was with some random, and me and him stuck together, and we ended up taking an hour and 15 minutes to get back to the castle. And there was times that I was just like, I don't even know if I'm going the right fucking direction. Yeah, it was good feeling. It was good warm up for Frostline, ready to be lost there. So, yeah, that's my little 2 cents on being lost.
That's what I took from it, and I seem to forget how much I constantly relied on towns to find my way around the map, and without any towns, I just didn't know where the fuck I was. To the point where I found a road sign, and I still got lost.
Sugar.
But Livonia is like that, is it? It feels like, I call it the upside down world, because, you know, north is south and south is north. That's, you know what I mean? Like, it feels like it's upside down compared to Chernarus.
You go on the wrong linear of the map. You should be starting at the bottom and heading upwards rather than starting at the top and heading down.
Yeah.
Tears are flipped.
Yeah,
But, my answer would be, like, the last time I was lost, it was actually really beautiful. It was up around, I can't even remember where it was now because I was lost. But I think it was up around northeast airfield because I don't venture in that area much. And it was sort of, and I was like, I was running the red trail through there. I think I was trying to meet up with you, bruv, on a Saturday night run, and I was late. And yeah, and I was running through there, and it came out to this little. It's not even really a town, just a few little houses, but it had this whole field of those flowers. You know, those they're like sunflowers. You know, they're like tall standing ones, but it was like a whole, not a full field, but like this whole sort of block of these sunflowers. And I think as well it was just that beautiful time of day, so the skybox looked beautiful. It was clear and bright and sunny, and little house, and it was just this gorgeous like little farm as well. It had heaps of like little greenhouses and stuff, and I was like, oh, and I just like felt amazing just being there. It was so peaceful and so beautiful and so untouched, because just you could just never hear of anyone going to it. But yeah, beautiful moment.
Just don't know
For real,
where
but
it
I agree
is.
with Bruv. Brings. Yeah, don't know where it is. I'll probably never be able to go back there again. I have no idea, but but I agree with Bruv. I love that. It gave me that original feel, that, you know, that DayZ feel.
Yeah, nice.
Noah, how did you enjoy being lost again?
Yeah, he was lost for hours.
Yeah.
it was
Screaming in
fucking
my
awesome
chat.
experience.
I'm fucking lost again. I got no idea where I am.
Every time I had like a short idea of where I am, I got fucking lost again. But I survived.
That's cool.
Nice.
Sonst noch was?
What about you, Brandon?
English, Noah.
I think the last time I was generally lost in this game is when I started playing, like first time started playing the game. Because I don't really play that much anymore, so I don't really get into it that much. So, because like the Berezino docks, all the containers look the same as the Cherno docks. So I was like, this has got to be the same place. It was get lost because like back in like 1.14, it's like everything just looked the same.
Well, that's true. Way back then, everything did have that one sheen style. There was not much
Yeah.
much development. Okay.
And as a new player, you don't really know the map like that.
No, and that's what I'm hoping for on Frostline. If I don't watch too much of the DayZ blogs and all the spoilers that come out.
But I think even with watching a bit of that, it's gonna have that feel of I still don't know where the fuck I'm going and where I am.
Yeah. That's cool.
I mean the biggest thing is there ain't no way that I'm downloading the maps this time around, because I think when I first started playing, that's what kind of ruined the lostness for me. Was I downloaded Eyes of Ive and then it was easy to navigate around.
Yeah.
Whereas in hindsight, I would have preferred not to do that and just learn the long way round.
Yeah, see, I didn't even know about I Survive. It took me until I was in factions before I knew about I Survive. That's why I've got the Power Line Express, because that's the only way I knew a safe direction to the same point, and that was Chernarus to Zelengork or Berenzino to the Gorka area, and like Radio Zenit, Staroy, and that way I could go water to water and have supplies. That's funny, that, isn't it? Rightio. All right. Good call on the question.
Well, there you go.
Noah, do you want to
Yeah,
go in
thank
for a question first before Bruv puts her epic news down on the table?
You've built it up so much now. It's probably
Well-
you guys are gonna go. Oh, bloody hell."
Well, look,
I hope I
it's a
can perform.
competition now, remember? So always
Yeah.
That's it. That was,
easily beat
that,
me.
that was quite inspiring, actually, being lost question. So that's going to be hard to hit, bruv.
Yeah, it was actually really.
Stage
it was
is
a
all
great
yours.
question.
I don't think Noah's got any biz.
What?
Got any beers, Noah? Business?
Business?
Yeah. Just it's not really a question. I just want to say fuck Twitch is laggy as fuck. It makes me watch 20 fucking ads and then it glitches out and I can't watch the stream. Fuck you, Twitch. I can't redeem channel points. What the fuck is going on? Fuck Twitch. Thank you.
Amazon doesn't care.
That's,
Well, the easy fix to that, Noah, is it's called sub. And then you'll be fine. You won't have to do that no more.
Yeah, fuck us up.
sub for that crappy ass connection. If you can press the button. Best answer ever.
It'll say error when he tries to sub.
Glitch out. And
I
make
mean, it
30
doesn't solve the
subs.
problem of not being able to redeem channel points.
No.
Just
that's-
use it the channel.
I hate
wait.
Twitch.
That's funny as.
Twitch.
All right, bruv. Far away.
All right. I need to
Bruv's
stand up for
epic
this. Okay.
news.
Here we
30
go.
minutes.
Well, actually, bruv, I'm gonna have a quiz show. I'm gonna have a quiz show. I'm gonna ask like, a couple of questions. Not
God.
just for boring old us, for everybody in the chat. So everybody in the chat has to get involved too, okay? Because I'm super curious on how many people know this stuff. Okay, little quick backstory. So I've been messing around with my server. Spawn points again. Driving me insane. Anyway, so cuckoo. Hence why I'm not sleeping. I've slept in a week. But anyway, I was out there and I was testing it out, and two people jumped on. So I'll go over and say hello. And they were little ones, bruv. They were like, two little brothers, 12 and 13. And I was all excited. I was like, oh, hello. Yeah, let me show you around. Let me show you around the server then. Put him in a car, drove him around, and, you know, I had a chat to them all about, and I'm going blah 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 blah, because you know I hadn't had any sleep, and I actually had a couple of wines that night, so I was extra talkative. I was like, yeah, right. Anyway, in the end, they turned around, and they were like, can we leave now? And I went, oh, okay. Yeah, I was like, oh, right. Then I thought about, like, you know, like our little ones, bruv, our little CC ones, and how they've all grown up. Like, they're all turning 18.
Yep.
And they're all like, you know, when we met our CC babies, and yeah, and you know how we've nurtured them, and
Corrupted.
I mean, look how well Noah turned out.
That's your
Look how great he
responsibility.
Not so good.
You're doing great, Noah.
That's it.
Yeah.
The people wearing the same press vest,
definitely.
semi-related.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's like my adopted son.
That's it.
I've done so well with this one.
We have.
Anyway, so, you know, got a little bit of nostalgia, but then, okay, I'll get to it. So, I was thinking about, like, generations, and, you know, how that generation, when they came through, we had to, you know, I remember I had to Google some words, bro, with that. I didn't really know what they were.
Yeah.
Like, their generation was, you know, like, remember everyone was walking around saying bet all the
Yeah.
time? Bet. I
Bet.
don't think we'd say
Bet.
that anymore.
Yeah, bet.
No,
Yep.
no
Bet.
cap.
No cap.
No cap.
Cap.
I just thought that was
Yeah.
don't wear your hat.
I got no cap.
That's it. I didn't understand the premise, but I was just like, that's fine. Just that's your fashion wear. I'm cap.
Like cap. It's like us when oh, bro, I was about to say, oh, bro, you're so on point right now. See, we're not allowed to say that. We're not allowed to say that anymore. You say that, everyone goes, oh, cringe. Yeah, that was on point. Not allowed to say that one anymore. Anyway, so what is the new generation? What do our new little babies, our new little DayZ babies say? So if you were curious, I had no idea what their generation were called, and they are called the Generation Alpha.
Yep. Gen A's.
So I tell you what, they better bring it. If they're going to call themselves Generation Alpha, they better fucking bring it.
Well, apparently
anyway,
they're the old school ferals coming through. So they're like a repeat of what we were at as X's. Apparently.
Yeah, because I
Yeah, because their
feel that
parents don't
underlining
give a
when
fuck.
I looked up their words. Yeah, when I looked up their words, they were very. I think they have a fat ego. This bunch, massive ego. You know, like, because there's very ego related. All right, so here we go. We're ready for our little quiz. I'm
Yep.
going to say a few words, and people in the chat and on the panel here,
Here you go, people.
you have to
Oh
let
God.
us
Rob
know
says-
what the meanings are.
Just before that, Churrob
The
says,
meanings? Okay.
not Generation Alpha, Generation Assholes. Just saying.
Yeah, and I will just stipulate that Generation Alpha is anyone born between 2010 and 2010 and 2024. Aww.
Damn.
Aww.
Okay.
Yeah,
Aw.
little puppies. Yeah. I'll start with an easy one. We all know this one. I'm pretty sure if you're in the, online land, you would have heard of Ohio.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Oh, hey, I
yeah.
heard of it. But what
Come
the
on,
fuck
give it a
is
meaning.
with Ohio?
Yeah. So if someone says Ohio, what
Bad.
does that mean?
He's bad.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. Things
Something like
that.
that.
Yeah,
Good
you're
Ohio
shit,
Riz.
basically. Yeah, you're a
How
loser.
is, I don't understand that. How? Why? Is it because people from Ohio are losers?
Yeah, Ohio's a pretty
Yeah.
crazy place. I live right next to it.
Yeah. So okay, we'll see.
As
Move
a
up what
place,
that
yeah.
was it. Okay, and this one
I've seen the
you
things
must have
for
heard this one.
IOs. Yeah. Go.
Yeah. So if you make some content and someone puts a comment Ohio, yeah, just hang your head.
No, I just give
You shit.
I just give them love. Or say I'm from Sydney.
Oh. Oh, look at my generation here, the 78ers. Chill, Rob and Naughty, both fellow 78ers here, don't actually understand. They're like, hi, ho. No, all right, here. Ohio.
Yeah, that's it.
Say it with me, guys.
Oh, it's a state.
Ohio.
Ohio.
Ohio. Okay, the next one, you guys, I'll type it in the chat for the 78ers.
Yeah.
All right.
78.
You must
Lucky,
have
I'm
heard
an
of this one,
81er,
guys.
so I'm fine.
You understand.
We don't, technically that makes you a millennial.
Correct. No, I'm on the cusp. I'm both. I'm the ultimate in powers.
I call myself, I'm a zennial. I'm a mix between Gen X and a millennial.
Oh,
Yeah,
got a
right.
whole fucking
Yeah,
whole.
we've got a whole mix up,
whole
mate. What are you,
mix up.
Brandon? What are you, Brandon?
I'm 03. I'm a Gen Z, unfortunately.
You're
Fuck.
a Z? What
fuck-
about
Gen Z.
Fella's
Dad.
generation?
I got kids older than you. Yeah, that's what I am, Naughty.
Yeah. See, that's one of our generation's terms.
That's
That's what
it.
we say.
That's
that
it.
word. Not going to repeat it so Rob doesn't have to edit it out later.
That's
You're
it.
welcome.
Thank you. That's why he wrote it like that. He spelled can't wrong.
Yeah. He can't spell.
That's right.
All right, so the next one you must have heard as well. Mewing. There we go. Wrote in the
Wow.
chat. Mewing.
Isn't that a character from
Come on, peeps.
Pokemon?
Try to build your jawline.
That's what I thought. Is it an autistic cat? Doesn't know how to meow, but you.
Alright, that wins. Alright, anybody else?
Definitely.
Anyone else got
The
it?
day.
Mewing.
Mewing.
Ich weiß es.
English Noah.
I mean, here just said it actually. Yeah, it's a billion jawline, but it's just a bunch of
You gotta
bullshit
do it to
because it
build your
doesn't work.
jawline, basically.
Yeah, it's just some bullshit for
Yeah.
insecure people.
Stupid. So dumb.
Yeah. It's more of a male reference. You're right. It's more of a male reference, and it's a thing that they can do where they push their tongue sort of to the roof of their mouth, and it exercises their jawline so that dudes can get a nice square jawline, and then they rub their finger along the jawline to sort of
Bruh.
go, and tilt their head.
I've never seen
It means that
anyone do that.
it means that you're like when you're
I used to
looking
climb trees.
when you look.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like your Rob's answer.
Going down on your partner. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay. So why are they doing that? So you
When
get
you
a
found the
square.
cat
So you get
downstairs.
a square.
So you squid it, yeah.
A square jawline.
See,
Gotta
I
get-
just
so it
used to
means
let-
you're trying to look good. It means you're trying to look good. You're like,
Okay,
he's
whatever.
totally
Excuse
good
me.
now. He's trying
Yeah,
to.
whatever.
He's
Excuse
definitely been
me.
mewing, right? Like, for real, bro. On God.
I just wanna,
Oh,
just wanna add
no.
to that fucking shit doesn't really
What?
work because it's all genetic
If you do it
stuff,
long
you know?
enough,
You tried it, haven't you,
eventually
Noah?
starts to work.
He's been doing it
Yeah.
now.
I never tried that shit.
He's
Fuck
definitely
that, I
tried
give a fuck. Well, I knew someone
Alright.
who really tried it, and I bet there's gonna be some words that you're gonna say later that fucking dude told me that he's gonna do that and that he is that, and how cool he is and all that shit, and it was just fucking, wie sagt man, cringe, and fucking embarrassing to talk to a person like that. Yeah.
Yeah. All right,
Okay.
moving on.
The old chin rubber. That's it. The old chin rubber.
The old chin rub. Yeah.
I was
All right, so okay, we're gonna get a little bit harder, peeps. Don't worry, I'll put it in the chat. Here we go for the next one. Okay, now this can sort of be in relation. Like these next couple seem to be all in relation to each other. Okay, next one. Giga Chad. Giga Chad. Go on.
Well, I mean,
Basically an alpha or like I don't know, something like that.
Yeah.
well, isn't Giga Chad just someone that's in tizzy fucking geared out of their face?
Yep.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Isn't it
basically
Like the
very
juggernaut, a
masculine,
beast, very
An alpha.
yeah, an
very
alpha.
well in the yeah,
Cooked.
well in
Yeah,
these
that's
terms,
right.
it's,
You're
yeah,
right.
very
Cooked.
Cooked.
no, like it's more like in these young ones, it's like you're
Fried
super
unit.
strong and you're exceptionally
Superman.
masculine. Yeah, you're physically attractive.
That's
Yeah,
it.
good example. Basically Superman.
Your head
yeah,
looks
you're
like you've been
handsome.
mewing since you were just a toddler, just the
Yes.
mewing king.
There you
He came
go.
out, he came out of the womb.
There you
too.
go, bro.
So,
You get there.
I'm on. I'm hip. Hear that, kid? I'm hip.
Right, you're on it. And the next one is also in relation to it.
A massive
Sort of.
bro.
We go. Boom.
Sigma.
Sigma.
Oh my god.
That's a car.
Oh, that is exactly the word
That's
that
a
this
car.
youth Teddy
Yeah.
is.
This is brain
He said,
rot. This is
"Oh,
all brain rot.
I am
I-
a Sigma. Look
I
at
had
me.
a Sigma
I wanna be a
Scorpion
Sigma. Look
as
at
my
me.
first car.
Fucking shit.
Oh my god.
I see. I used to have a Sigma.
Yeah, I know, right? My boyfriend had one. A high school
Okay, so
boyfriend.
if you're getting caught at Sigma, that's a shitty ass car that we trashed. That's what-
Yeah. That we all went.
Oh my
That's it.
god.
I'm not going to say the word, but we had a little puff out the window.
Portables.
So that's what we're doing and
Portables. We
cruising
used to
the
call
streets.
it portables. A little bag in the back and 6 people and one in the trunk and doing burnouts on the river and nearly dropping everybody into the river. Anyway, that's a different story.
And the stereo system cost like 3 times more than what the
No,
Sigma actually did.
I had a tape player with a tape insert with a Discman. Get it right.
Sorry. A 6-stacker in the boot, bro.
That's it. Fat.
And see, hey,
You put that thing on shuffle and call it
That's
a
it.
night.
Yep, and a little
and when we
car.
were all so poor, we took our house speakers out and we connected them up to the back of the car as well.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
So what's a Sigma now?
Yeah, so Sigma is basically the alpha and commands respect. Like you're going to respect this, like that full alpha. And it can be used with. He can be a Sigma Chad. So he's not just a Giga Chad. He's even above the Giga Chad. The Sigma is the ultimate. You're the full alpha. So you're
Oh,
like,
God.
yeah.
I think
Alright,
if someone
this one,
walked up to me at the club and said, "You're a
That's
Giga
your
Chad,"
word.
I'd drop him. Just say, call me a fucking Chad.
I know, right?
Sorry, but
Chad isn't great for
Definitely a
our generation.
tape player.
If
Why'd
you're
you
a
hit
Chad
him?
or a Trevor.
Told me a chat.
they called me a fucking what?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Back in our
just
day, it was
complimenting me.
a Chad or a Trevor. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So next one is
Yeah,
okay.
cockhead.
If someone comes up and they say English or Spanish.
Yeah, I don't get this
Oh
one.
my god.
I don't get this
Oh,
one.
you
Yeah,
don't
what?
get this
What?
one.
Basically,
Nah.
I
whoever
had to do a
loses
bit of
staring
research, I
contest
must say.
You gotta
Gay.
you gotta freeze.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, you got to
Yeah, it's kinda
freeze.
dumb.
It's
Yeah.
fucking dumb
Yeah,
shit.
whoever
Yeah.
loses the staring contest is gay, apparently.
I'm
Yeah.
happy
So
to be
there's
gay. All right, doesn't matter to me.
I had-
Just find someone
It's
my
a
own
stupid
size and double
challenge,
my
I don't-
wardrobe instantly. There's benefits, people.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to put it in the chat. English or Spanish.
English or
Yeah.
Spanish.
So if someone says English or Spanish, you're supposed to just sort of look at them and freeze all of a sudden. So, okay, so where it generated from, there's a content creator, and he would go around to like shopping malls and public places, and he was from, I don't know, somewhere where they speak Spanish. I don't know which country. But anyway, so the first thing he would ask them before he asked the questions, he would say English or Spanish, meaning like, should I ask you the questions in English or Spanish? And then they would answer him, and then he would ask his question. And his most famous question that he would ask them is, or he would say to them like a challenge. He would say, whoever moves first is gay. And then so the people would like freeze, and he's basically, pulling like people out, like saying sort
I
of
saw
like,
those clips, and that's what was confusing me about what was going on. That's the dumbest shit ever.
Yeah, I don't get none of it.
exactly. So then so if you see go to the comments section in on YouTube or TikTok and someone writes English or Spanish, that's what it means. It
Yeah,
means,
so
like,
Chillrod put down Simon Says,
freeze.
so that's basically what it is. You just got to stop and stare in competition, or stop and I seen a couple do it, and they had to, they were asking each other's questions or moved, and then they had to rattle off stuff, and they were just rattling off hectic. You know what I mean? Not. She was saying, what tampons do I use? And he recited it down to exactly what it was too.
All right.
So he didn't lose. It's competition between people, folks.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what.
Naughty
I must
gay.
say.
You sleep with old folks.
See, that's our generation right there.
That's it.
If you don't know what the naughty thing is,
You leave
might have to
Noddy
look it up.
alone, all right?
That's it. Or fat
The
cat.
youth was just as friends. They were just friends.
All right, now this one, you must
And
have
Shirley
heard
going?
this one. Okay, I'll put it in the chat. Here we go.
It's gotta
Make sure
be
I'm
red.
spelling it right. Skibbity.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's the fucking toilet
Oh.
head.
Yeah.
But I think it originated from the guy
Almost like Gmod or something.
who would do the clips of an old fella and a big fat guy wiggling his belly.
Oh, I've only seen the head in the toilet. The
No,
head.
you-
They're
you got-
making a
you gotta
movie
date that
or a
back
TV
up.
series about that?
I don't. Yeah, have you watched that skibbity toilet shit?
Yes.
Yeah, so I
it's
followed
like
the
a-
little story of it because my son, he gets right off on it. Yeah, it's like Scatman. That's it. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Chill right.
Yeah.
Scatman. It's today's version of Scatman. Fucking stupid shit.
Yeah, basically, like your brain is you're getting like Brandon said this before, like you're getting brain rot. Like so, like something is happening like really intense. It can be something awesome. It can be something bad. It can be something dumb.
Brain rot.
You just say skibbity.
Oh, so
yeah, brain
like,
rot's another
like
one.
all of these,
Yeah.
like all of these terms at the moment are really skibbity.
Yes.
Pretty much.
yeah.
Correct.
Yes.
And
This is
brain
the
rot.
epitome of skibbity toilet.
Yeah. Pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As I say to my
So you
son,
might hear
it's the
kids yell
dumbest
it out
shit
in
I've
game
ever
like,
seen.
"Oh, skibbity!" Like, yeah, like they could be getting like shot at, and they're like, "Holy shit!" Like it can be like a "holy shit" sort of thing, like, or, "Oh my god!" Like, you're losing your mind over something. Something intense is happening, or you're reacting intensely to something as well. Yeah. So there you go. You're obsessing over something.
Yep.
Anyway, all right, moving on. So I'm taking up a lot of time, but
How
I've
many
still
terms
got
you
a
got?
few left. Do you want me to do a
Yeah.
part two, or would you
Yeah,
like me
I
to
think you need a
quickly whip
part
through
two,
these
but we're
ones?
40 minutes into the show.
No,
All
he's
right, I'll leave the next one. I
he's
tell you
gonna
what,
post
the
on his
next
TikTok.
ones are like a couple on there. I was like, what the? I had no idea. Anyway, all right,
Give-
we'll leave that for next week.
Maybe give us
Got
your most
a part
hectic.
two. The most hectic for the ones
There
like.
you go. To
Okay,
go.
all right, okay. Oh, okay. How about? Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll just do them really quickly. We'll do them all at once. Here we go. The top three that I have left over, because a couple I think are easy. Okay, here's the first one. Phantom Tax.
Oh my.
Bop. Bop.
Bop. Oh my god.
Oh wait, I've got to do four.
Means you
so
like a whore.
Op and 8.
Oh, I know oppers,
Now-
because right now you're becoming my op.
Yeah,
That's it.
you're my op. I'm gonna kill you.
No
It was
idea.
just a TikTok. It was just
Opposition
a
to the
TikTok.
Opposition.
I love you.
Bob
I do
is a
understand.
Your enemy,
game that
pretty
you've
much,
got to
that's what that
do
means.
different things.
What?
Oh no, that was Bop It.
I'll tell you what. I'm not going to tell you the answers of those. That's your homework for the week,
Alright.
people.
That's what
Bop
Come
means you're-
back next week. We'll come
Never
back
mind.
next week,
Phantom tax.
and we'll do the quiz show.
Weird.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take all your
Venom
food.
tax.
All right.
There you go.
Hectic.
All right, see,
So
Brandon's all
now,
over it.
now you're all educated for when you
What
kidnap
happens when you sit on TikTok?
12 and 13-year-olds and hold them hostage in your server.
Yeah, exactly.
Imagine
they-
get a roll.
you know, and they're yelling out. They're in the back. They're going
Skibbity
skibbity, skibbity, skibbity. You're like, shh.
All at the same
Yes.
time saying
Yes,
skippity
Skippy.
toilet Ohio Res
Yes,
negative
Skippy.
aura.
Oh, these kids must be Australian. They know
Oh, that
Skippy.
one's on my list too. Negative aura's on the list. Yeah. Negative aura is another one actually on the list.
Honestly,
yeah,
knew
so-
none of
and
them.
tweaking,
No.
but I think we
Mr.
all
Chip,
know
hello,
what
sir.
tweaking is.
Project Lemons, welcome in. Yes, we just went through learning Gen Alpha talk with Smiley.
Uh,
Hmm.
I think there's some mixed
Yeah.
DNA.
Yeah, and Naughty, you'll be able to say those to your youngest and see how
Your kids
they
will be like, what
react.
the hell?
That's it. You just
Yeah, they'll
be
think you're the
rattling it
coolest
off.
dad ever, or really cringe.
That's it. That's it.
Dad, you're cringe right now.
That's it. Get your skibbity ass in bed before I bop you.
Surely go.
And you become my OPP. Yeah, you know me.
You got this totally in the wrong context, bro. Rob's having an Ohio moment right now, people.
That's it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Def not the Sigma, not East Best Sigma moment.
That's totally Sigma.
This is Skibbity Show. That's going to be next.
His candles on his
That's
email.
it. That's fucking funny.
That's my
well,
business.
also-
That's
That's
my.
funny.
That's the word on the
OPP.
street, bro.
That's as soon as you said OPP, that's the only thing I felt that
Yeah,
came
you
to
know
mind.
me.
That's it. Other people's pussy.
Oh God! What I said is so in relation to that as well. Yeah, you know me.
That's it. Yeah, that's where it come from. You down with
Also
the
a
OPP?
78
That's it.
British ship with the OPP.
Oh, spun out.
Never thought.
So anyway, there are your
Oh,
words for
shit.
the day.
That's your-
Practice
that's your
them.
homeworks,
Get there out
people.
on the DayZ Street.
God,
I
I
just
got
gave you a
brain
hint to
rot
what
from that, so-
OPP stand for. Just look up OPP by Naughty by Nature. Give you the full education of what it means.
Yeah, but don't look up. If you look up the Alpha generation means something completely different.
Weirdos. I'm going to go through the middle of my local town, blast in OPP, and watching all the Gen Alphas go, what the hell is this song? I'm going to use it for every TikTok I've got now.
Ups.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Anyway. All right, well, let's dive into the dev blog rundown. So we're going to start from blog 1, run all the way through to the latest one. Latest ones are very, very exciting. Very, very exciting.
oh yeah.
If you already had a sneak peek of it and had a look, you will know what I mean. If you haven't, you're just about to dive into it. So, Devblog 1, that was DayZ Frostline expansion. Looks to enrich the ecosystem with a variety of new fish species. So they brought out the trout and they brought out the caviar, as well as fish and mechanics. So bringing a little bit more life to the oceans. I'm thinking because you only can catch mackerel in the sea itself, they decided to add in another fish for variety. That was in the very early dev blog. we can chuck on the video if you want to have a look at it. We got it all on.
I would just like to ask more about the caviar. I'm stuck on that part. I don't understand.
Basically sardine.
Like, yeah, I know.
Um,
Oh, really? I thought is it a caviar's eggs, fish
yeah,
eggs.
fish eggs. So
Yeah.
because the fish,
You
I
can use it for
believe,
bait,
is
if you really want
trout. I think the fish eggs in the gameplay wise are to do with like a
Might be for
quick
bait.
2-second meal. No, I think they're more of a 2-second meal to be
Huh?
able to
Yeah, I
give
don't
you an
think you have
instant
to.
bit of protein, no cooking, and just
But
eat
not
it,
enough to
eat it
hold
then
you
and
down.
there before you have to trek to get a fire and cook it and do the whole rundown.
Right. So I assume then we're gutting a fish like raw and taking out the caviar and eating it. Yeah.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I mean, that's how
That's pretty sick.
you're getting.
Yeah. Or are
from
we
nature.
squeezing the fish and it's coming out of their butt,
No, you cut it.
which you can also get
Have
caviar.
you ever
that way.
seen caviar being prepped?
No.
No.
No,
So
I'm not a caviar connoisseur.
when they get the fish, they'll cut it belly side out and along the front and peel it back and just scoop maybe 10, maybe 5-10 kilos of eggs in one hit. Because there are
Yeah,
quite
right.
a
That
lot.
was
Damn.
that's actually that was very descriptive. That actually sounds like what happened to me last night. Ah, I just had to put it out there.
That's terrible.
I know, I'm sorry. I had to. It popped into my head. Cut that. Cut.
Cut?
We're at how many? 46, no, 51 minutes. Cut that.
You got that. That's
Anyway,
it. Take that bit
continue.
out. But yes, so I think it's more of an instant meal style rather than
That'd be good.
yeah, the run through. Just look at Josie Garfunkel kicking in with the raid. Give some love out to Mr. Josie. Welcome to the convo, people.
Yeah, much love to Josie.
Remember when someone called him Jose?
Jose. I used to think,
Jose
actually,
Gar-
before I met him, I used to think he was Jose. I'm just going to say it. Yeah.
That's it. Got it like a predator. That's why you wait for somebody else to say their name. Dropping off some peeps. I've got to run, get some food. Can I have whatever you're having, please? Preach.
Yeah, we're all hungry here.
That's it.
Jerry's caring.
So fish came out
Jerry.
first. Wasn't a great start to the DayZ dev blogs. Once again, there was a lot of feedback coming back. Why are we getting fish? What's that got to do with anything? Blah, 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 blah. Then on the second blog, it starts getting a little bit more interesting. The introduction of a new terrain brings with it a new challenge. The task of re-imaging how the player interacts with the environment. Snow-covered landscapes, just a visual spectacle to give you a glimpse of what's in store. We prepared a series sneak peek video showcasing the environment. So if you haven't seen some of these snow environments, we will put them up for you now. Please refer to the stream. So this is the snow behaving where it's sitting on the rock and staying on one side. Obviously where the snow actually lays. So for developers and coders, this would be a big thing that rolls on. Well, yeah, I don't know if they'll... I don't think he... I have speculate that he can't. This is the tyre tracks in the snow. So leaving impressions.
Hi. Oh.
We don't know what you're doing.
Stand up. Oh.
You're getting arrested. See ya. And cut. That's it, thank you. Appreciate the timestamp. This is probably the best thing. So this is a time loop of a fire as it slowly but surely melts the snow. Yep. We'll just move on to that later on. We'll just be a little bit more careful with what buttons we press so we don't get people arrested. Right. Like a weird shit. So that's some of the snow aspect that's coming in to the actual run through, which is looking pretty good. I do like the snow melts around the fire. I think that's going to be good indications of how long that fire sat there. But yeah, good interactions with snow, and it should continue across to other maps too. So the environment and the snow, once implemented, should do that on Chernarus, Livonia, and Frostline. So, which is good. Blog 3 moved on to the Skybox, building on their legacy of Chernarus and Livonia. Their goal was to create a unique Skybox texture to enrich Sakhals' atmosphere distinctively. For this endeavor, we blended a blend of Cirrus and Alto clouds emerged as a perfect match. Our vision was clear, shaped by the extensive exploration of the Kamchatkan region, and they throughout Google Street View, complemented by our own collection of winter sky photography taken right from our office. So they looked up Google Street View, checked out a few of the skies, and then they took some photos out the window. And that's how the Skybox came along, which I thought was very...
Nice.
You know, why wouldn't you put... We went on, massive expeditions to get this. Anyway, this process, at least they're honest. I like that. At least they're honest. This process...
Well,
never-
I mean, they just looked out a window.
That's it.
They
Well,
looked out a window.
fucking hectic. Let's do that.
They're not in a bad place either.
No. So if you want to see the...
It's not like it's middle of Europe.
We'll crank up the Skybox for us. Yeah. It's good how they changed it. Like they merged and chopped and changed it in as he's walking down. It's a combat backpack. That's it. Growing a beard. That's it.
Oh,
So
There's a cop video again.
that's our little skybox that's coming in. What you'll be looking up at the sky, watching it change and move, and obviously get stormy. Look pretty cool. Looking forward to that one, of course. Fingers crossed we can eventually customize them and put our own in. That'd be sick. Then we moved on to Blog 4, which was the building changes and interior changes, some of the new assets. They reckon they're going to put in 400 new assets, I believe, for you to go crazy and stick on your builds.
Nice.
This is some of the interior changes that they also put in. So we'll have a look at the video of that. So these are some of the interiors that you recognise some of the houses, but the changes to them are just absolutely gorgeous. Yeah. Don't know why you got your kid's bedroom in the oven. But anyway. Well, don't be storing Zeds in the bar off room. Open them up. We've got 4 rooms occupied by infected. Yeah. Shared accommodation. That's cool. I like the trashed one. Yeah. Yeah, 100%. The carpet on the wall's the best. It's a tapestry. It's a tapestry. Yeah, that's it.
Do that in real life.
So, you know, they're not the greatest of interior changes. I think the power plant, the geothermic power plant that's coming into the new map is probably the best out of the lot.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
New
Yeah,
objects with
100%.
it, like a
Yeah, you get a
cooling
full
tower.
cooling
Sick.
towers, generators,
Imagine a
that sort of
big power
things.
plant on Cherno.
It'd be sick.
Yeah, they could have. Yeah, I mean, they could have. Okay, we're gonna put rugs in. Well, why didn't you make a new rug? You know, like,
Yep.
or a new
Retexture a
different
few
style
things.
of bed. Yeah, retexture it so you're not just upping the interior, but you're also giving us something new. Because let's face it,
Different
like
color
when you want to
houses.
decorate a house, you know, uh, when you're in editor, you want more options.
Yeah.
On.
But apparently there'll be
I feel like they
400
just
more
gave that to.
assets. So I don't know. I don't know whether they
Hopefully there's
didn't.
some
Did,
newbies.
yeah, whether they developed those house interiors prior and they're importing them across.
Mm,
You know what I mean? It's old work that they're revamping.
yeah.
That's what I see with that carpet on the wall. But anyway, that was Blog 4. So Blog 4, new geothermic power plant, a few different style buildings, but interiors redone. So you will see some new stuff, but the interiors are, I think need a little bit of work. I think they should have got the community to go out there and say, hey, community, these are the houses. We're going to give it to you in a plain form. Go and build them. And we'll keep in, the top 5 or 6 of each type. Then they don't have to do any work. It'll get the community heavily involved. And you could sit there and design your own house style. Same framework, you just got to put the furniture in. This is why I don't work in DayZ.
Yeah, I feel like they just gave their new intern that job.
Yeah,
They were
that's
like,
it.
hey, go
The
play with some
apprentice.
houses. Here's some stuff.
That's it, the apprentice. Work experience
Yeah,
kid.
yeah. Never even played DayZ before.
More of a what's the other game they have? Vigor. More of a Vigor player. Get the promo in.
Or it was take your child to extra work day.
That's it. Who's quite good at editor, because probably smashed most of us, but yeah, just minimal
the Sigma.
assets. The Sigma is
Sigma.
Sigma Scorpion.
Oh, God.
Right, so on to the next blog. The last blog before the one we're getting into was the two new animals, which was the rabbit and the fox. If you haven't seen the rabbit and the fox, we'll give you a little demo of what they look like. This is what you're going to have to try and pinpoint and hunt. Not as easy as the chicken. I wonder if they boot off 100 mile an hour. That's what I want. That's probably what I'd like to see, if they, scat real fast. Yeah, like you have to shoot them. Like the what, live or dead? If you catch one when they're live, I'll be impressed. No, can. Wish you could. Just carrying around by its legs, flapping. So yeah, that's the rabbit. You're gonna have to kill him for food. Cute little thing. But you will be my breakfast. That's it, or a 22. That's it. More possibly, blow it apart. This is the fox. This is the foxy. I think he looks alright. I know his face looks a little animated, but that's the only thing that I like. He's cartoonish. Yeah, true. So you'll see this little bugger walk around. I hope he hunts rabbits. I hope he hunts chickens. I hope he gets hunted by wolves. Although there's a rabbit up in the top corner and he's not eating it, so I'm a little disappointed. This is that. Here we have the dumbest fox in the planet. Walking right past his... That's it. Walking right past the rabbit. And play. He's got that... I think it's his eyes. He's got that cross-eyed look. And then he's super quick there. That's it. Yeah, it almost sounds chickeny when he runs off. Yeah. Right, so that's a little rundown of where we are at these days.
Nice.
And then, of course, Friday they launch what they launched, which was something brand new, something that people have been speculating on since, obviously, Frostline's been announced, and that is the new sickness. The new sickness that is coming out is heavy metal poisoning. So if you're not a doctor or an expert in volcanology and in snowy climates, you may not know what heavy metal poisoning is. So, heavy metal poisoning is where an area of volcanic activity produces metals into the air, obviously landing and combining in the snow and the water supply. So, in this blog, they talk about. Well, I might as well just read it. In our ongoing effort to enhance the survival experience within DayZ Frostline, we're excited to introduce a new challenge that will test even the most seasoned survivors: heavy metal poisoning. This feature aims to deepen the player's engagement with the hostile environment and introduce a new layer of complexity. Heavy metal poisoning is contracted when a player consumes water or snow that has been contaminated by volcanic ash, a scenario all too possible in a snowy wasteland of Sakhals. The disease has multiple stages, each marked by increasing severe symptoms and penalties. We won't spoil the fun of finding out about the stages and the symptoms. The most important part is to remember is that the fallen snow in Sakhals is consumable, but with harsh risks. If consumed without proper filtration, you will surely die. So, let's bring up this little video. Where are we?
I think this Steve blog is the one that I've been.
Yep. Look at him just munching that snow down. Could have done it in first person. Just saying. So yeah, you can use it for water. So that little bottle there. Let's see if we can dive into. I did have it all bookmarked, but that means I've got to remember how to use a bookmark. Here we are here. Yeah, is the snow the chemical side of it? Yeah, so this is the EMKAVE bottle that he's got in his hand. This is the second video here of him getting sick. And you see the blurriness in his view. The video is not too good. There. There, here. That's the brain fog. Hectic. Do you just hear and your pants are ruined? Yeah, otherwise you spread it. So yeah, you can see there with the views or so that's pretty good. So the actual drug, this is what you'll need to find to be able to beat the sickness. It could also be used to purify water. So this, rather than using chlorine tablets, you would be using this in the snow map. And this is a special bottle that you need to use to be able to have it all happen. So water's going to be a massive issue when it comes to moving inland without this bottle. I'm assuming frozen wells. Yeah. Start a fire next to it. That's it, right on top. Yeah, that's right. But and why would
Yeah.
you when you know you got someone who
It's
worked
already
for you
there.
with
He built them
with it
out
all
there.
there? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Mm. Mm.
I believe,
Can't bring
Gaz,
the
it
stock
is.
Well,
this way.
there's
I believe it is a unique bottle for that purpose. Yeah, I think you could probably
Yeah.
use it for just normal water, but if you're going to put snow in it, as the
That'd be
first
sick.
clip do it, you need to have the pills already or sorted out, ready to go.
Oh, wait. So you need to use the pills in combination with that bottle, or if you have that bottle, it's a special filtration bottle that you can just use straight up.
I would believe it's
Uh,
a special filtration bottle, and the pills are for, say, if you collected the snow in a normal water bottle, you'd therefore get heavy metal poisoning, and then you'd need to have the pills. Or if
yes.
you had the normal bottle, you can clean it with the pills.
Yeah,
Ah, so you
so
can use it. So you can just take the pills on their own as a like a cure, or you can put it in with
To
like
filter your water
okay.
in a
No,
in a
normal
normal
so
bottle.
bottle.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
bottle filters the water, no pills required. The pills are for
Yes.
curing you of heavy metal poisoning and for purifying water that's not in that purifying bottle or that filtering bottle.
Okay. So you could like the first clip where he's like just munching on some like raw snow. You could do that and then pop a pill. Yeah.
Yep, yep. You should be able to.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, the video he just
Yeah. Right.
scoped and drank. Yeah, so he would probably get sick off the first lot if he was consumed a lot of it, but the second one he had no problems. He just straight up consumed. I like how it instantly turns snow into water, but we won't get
It's gonna change a
too
lot of the
hypocritical.
way people play.
Yeah, that's right.
Are there just saying going back to what you're saying with like the blurry vision, is that the only like sort of change? Because with the heavy metal poisoning there's also like we said, diarrhea, but there's also numbness, tingling and paralysis in your arms and legs, tiredness and difficulty breathing, like sort of like choking. Will they,
Well, I mean,
you know what I mean?
they did say there are stages to it, and they would only, they weren't going to reveal all the
Yeah.
stages. So I would believe that there would be many other symptoms.
Oh, I hope so. Imagine like the numbness ones, like you just like you're trying to walk and then your legs just go like you get paralyzed. And
Either
you have to
that
crawl around like a zombie.
or
Like
your
you know
stamina.
how
or
those
your
zombies when you
stamina.
shoot out their legs?
Yeah, or your stamina's probably
Yeah.
gonna get shot to shit.
Well, they're choking it. We already have the coughing, so they'll probably just make them start coughing.
Yep.
Or you start overheating.
Well,
Yeah, or you
speaking
start
of speaking of temperatures, the next part they bring
yeah.
out is heat comfort. So,
Oh, I'm so hyped.
Quadruple buff.
as DayZ Frostline continues to evolve, so does the survival element. With the introduction of the Sakhals map, players find themselves battling the eternal winter, pushing the boundaries of survival to new heights. Understanding and mastering the upgraded heat comfort system becomes key to enduring the harsh conditions prevailed in the Frostline expansion. So, heat comfort. Heat comfort's all about no longer just sitting next to a fire, getting a heat bonus, and continuing on your day. Heat comfort's going to be a few critical factors. So, environmental conditions, so air temperature, altitude, weather phenomena like snow, rain, will impact your comfort overall. And this is what your heat bonus is all about. Player actions and conditions, so your movement speed, how wet you are, the presence of a heat source or cold source, your gear and clothing, the insulation value of your clothing, their condition, and whether they're wet or dry affects your thermal comfort. You will no longer be able to have worn clothes with high insulation. You will have to have them pristine. So once that beautiful
Hey,
pristine jacket, hunter's jacket gets ruined, it will no longer be best.
Yeah, right. Are we having like, does anyone know, are we able to layer?
No, it'd be still the same.
Like, are we going to get that? No,
I don't think we get
still
the
the
next.
same?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it would just be like Kuru, where it's one effect that gets progressively worse as the illness progresses. Oh, that's Mr. Lemons for about heavy metal poisoning, and Gaz wants poisonous blow darts. You can't have poisonous blow darts. Although
No
I agree.
gasm.
I agree. But can you repair the pristine? Well, this is where I think they're going to bring in soft skills this time. I think they're finally going to be able to bring it back. The other part of it is food consumption. The temperature of the food you consume will also impact your heat comfort. Hot food will damage your health, while warm food will provide a bonus to your heat comfort. Food in a normal state will be neutral. Chilly or cold food will lower your temperature, and frozen food is not consumable. They have also tweaked the UI of the inventory to reflect that. So let me show you that. This is it here. So this is the food from hot to frozen. So obviously it's all pristine, but you have hot, which you can't consume, or you can, but will burn you. Warm, which is, comfort food. You're sitting there with a fat bit of steak in a freezing cold. That's your ideal. Obviously being neutral. Chili, because it's been in your pocket, may have cooled down. That's going to give you a negative effect. And then, of course, cold's going to give you even a worse effect. And then frozen, you can't consume. So it's going to really pique those hardcore people and really, really set the game in survival mode. Lemons.
I'm so hyped that we're going to get
Time to come
damage from hot food.
Yeah, 100%. But it won't longer. Oh, let's just put up for a heat bonus anymore. Story time will be longer. You'll have to do it more often to keep that nice warm food, nice warm conditions. Otherwise, your character will start to underperform. I'd like to imagine this will be all configurable via the mission files. Looking forward to seeing what console servers owners can do with all this. Well, 100%. The survival side of it's going to be crazy. So the impact of discomfort. Failing to manage your heat comfort leads to various penalties affecting your water and energy consumption, health, and even your ability to handle weapons steadily. Which means if you're freezing and you're core cold and you're shivering,
Start shaking.
you're going to start shaking, which may affect your gun. Which means we might see the Cannibal Kuru shake come back.
You better hope no one yells out English or Spanish.
That's it.
Oh, you're fucked.
Yeah. You'll be skibbity fucking toilet.
Yeah.
Not a Giga Chad.
Uh-huh.
Fucking weirdos.
Not a Sigma Chad at all. No Sigma for you.
No.
Definitely not a Sigma Chad.
So how do you navigate the changes? The heat comfort system introduced specific gameplay mechanics and strategies for the player to adapt. Clothing matters. Pay attention to the state of your clothes. Pristine items offer full heat insulation, while wet or damaged gear could reduce your thermal comfort. Environmental. Seeking shelter can mitigate the penalties of bad weather, and finding indoor spaces and covered areas to offer a reprieve from the cold. Utilizing heat sources. Proximity to heat sources like fireplaces not only provides immediate warmth, but also helps to fill the heat buffer, protecting you from dropping into discomfort. So on our last little part of it, the thermal comfort UI. So that's a little indicator down the bottom with the therma. What are they called? Not thermostat, not thermometer. That's the word I'm looking for. Down in your bottom corner. The game's interface will give you a direct feedback on your heat comfort level through the HUD. Color ranges from blue, cold discomfort, to red, cooking, while indicating a neutral, comfortable state. Pay attention to these cues to avoid unpleasant consequences. Visual time indicator. The heat buffer UI doesn't directly alter the target's heat comfort beyond keeping it from going negative. Instead, it serves as a visual countdown, indicating the duration for which the player must sustain their current level of warmth before the heat buffer depletes. So, let me show you this. So, this is what it looks like. So this will be the indicator as the pluses go down, you're having a more and more shittier time. So the first picture would be eating cold food, in shitty clothes, in the rain. And the top one would be being undercover, being eating warm food, and in good quality clothes. And then everything in between. And then what would happen is those, as the buffers go down, yeah, it's not just heat buff and go, bruv. That's right. Oh, I've just got to. What do? We just pull up. Just got to get a heat buff. Let's go. Now it's really getting in depth.
I like that.
I mean, I really
Makes
like
the
it,
survival part better.
but there's a big but. We've seen how much bigger streamers and things like that got all upset about a fucking zombie change. Can you imagine how shitty they're going to start getting if they get cold and they can't even hold their weapons straight?
Yep.
Oh my
They're going to
God.
lose their shit.
Yep.
I can guarantee it.
Guarantee it. When they've got to sit
Sound
and
like a
do
bunch
fires.
Never mind.
When their stream is consistent of a lot of fires and sitting and warming up and making sure they're
Because-
chasing warm food, yeah.
Servers will change though for the streamers. They'll
Yeah,
just
that's
change
right.
it a little bit.
They'll just
They don't have to
modify it.
Continuously sit in front of a fire.
And Project Lemons
But
is
you know,
right.
it depends on the streamer.
Yeah, go, bruv.
Oh, I was just gonna say, like more interactive ones, like I think like you know, like Ceramore and stuff like that, where they're very interactive with players. Lax, you know,
Yeah,
like some
Gecko.
of, you know, having a bunker down with peeps in a house. I mean, that's where a lot of their good content actually comes from. Hey, let me in. I got to get warm, and then they bump in with people. Like they'll see a fire in the distance. They're desperate. They're going into a house, you know, are they? And then that's when stuff can go down. Are you gonna play friendly? Are you going to like kill the people that are in the house? You know what I mean? Like I think
Yeah.
depends on the streamer and the play style that you have. Could be could be a good time. You'll be looking for those fires, man. Anywhere you see a fire and you'll take the risk.
That's it, Namal's
More
Crack
interaction. I
House.
think it'd be good.
100% Namal's Crack House.
It's gonna be insane.
100%.
Imagine all the names that are gonna come out for all the places on there.
100%.
Yeah.
Lemon says,
God, it's
now we can
Grandma's
force feed freshies burning hot food till they die. Yes,
yeah.
we can.
Yes.
And Gaz says, on that note,
Yeah.
I think you shouldn't be able to force feed them with face coverings. 100%. Have to take the covering off. Let's be legit. Can't just mash it through the visor of a helmet.
Eats the cloth at the same time.
100%. Eat,
Yeah.
eat, take it off. Yeah, it should be one of the mechanics that's in there that you have to take it off to, like I've got my bandana over my face. I should have to take that off to drink and eat. Although, no, they used to pull it up, but do the whole action. Give me
Well,
the
I mean,
full
we-
animation.
Well, we have things like that for like the gas mask, for example. You can't eat or drink when you're wearing that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But you can put on a motorcycle helmet and just drink right through the visor. Makes no
Oh,
sense to me.
that's it. You just,
Yeah,
just drowning in it. But yes, that's up to update devblog 6. That's the latest one that comes up. So their final thoughts: updating the heat comfort system in DayZ was an important step to take in, getting the Frostline gameplay where we want it. It was a challenging task as we also had to be mindful of the impact of the changes on our existing much warmer maps. So they are definitely taking in, I guess, all these mechanics like the food and everything like that will be a thing. You'll have to warm up your baked beans next to the fire before you can consume them all the time, or that'd be sick. All right, well, what's your thoughts? There you have it, right up to, some of the major mechanics coming out for the next update. Project Lemon says,
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
mean,
curious about is whether we will be able to use the new filtration bottle to filter river water in Chernarus and Livonia. Ooh.
Well, I would think that you should be able to, because it's a filtration bottle. It's almost like a
We'll
life
probably be
straw.
able to use it.
I don't know. But it's for heavy metals, not
Gotta be in the
for
types file.
not for bacteria. What's bigger?
Yeah,
I think it depends
it-
on
it-
where you've. Sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
well, with it even filtering heavy metals, it would still have to roll some sort of form of charcoal filter, which in essence would be stronger than just a normal bit of chlorine and shit.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, to trumpet, sure.
Yeah, he thinks it's just a
I don't know.
general
I think-
filtration bottle which sorts through tons of stuff. Yeah, it might be. It'd be good.
Yeah.
That'd be
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, very cool. The Sigma bottle. I'm sorry.
You, fucking-
Oh,
you are broken. You are
Fuck.
broken.
He has the brain rot
I've got
disease.
brain rot.
No, that's it. That's
No,
100%.
it's
Look,
definitely
No,
not
I'll-
allowed.
Tell her and then fucking crack her if she says it again. I've got a sledgy. I'm going to get up and crack her.
I'm just practicing them.
That's
I'm
it.
just practicing them for when I get out on the streets and the DayZ
You
streets.
kidnap another couple of kids.
Yeah.
This is your
Yeah,
Giga
I just want
Chad
them to like me,
ride.
bruv. I don't understand.
That's it. Kids were in the back calling me OPP, so I just started singing Naughty by Nature. I had no idea what was going on.
Yeah. All in all, I'm really impressed with the way that they're bringing us these dev blogs and giving us these links to keep us interested in that. And if it just seems to be every time they release a blog, it's getting better and better and better. And it's making me more excited for the next one. It really is.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
No, definitely. I think there's a couple little changes. Some are a little bit weird, like the caviar. I still can't get my head around that. Don't really understand how they sort of got to that. But like you said, it's like probably, like a nice little protein hit.
It might be area based too. Because you got to understand, it's not.
Well, I would.
It's.
I doubt around the volcano there's going to be any fish. Be dead in the water.
Nah, they won't. Abundance of
What
life.
if the fish will be floating
there's
on top of the water? That'd be sick.
Abundance of life around in the oceans around volcanoes.
We'll see.
Yeah, you think of like Hawaii and stuff like that.
Mm.
Yeah.
Lemons. Would it be AWA? It'd be AWO. Alphas with ops.
Hey, don't you dare insult NWA like that. They should never be affiliated with alphas. Alphas couldn't put up with them.
No.
They'd get offended too fast.
100%.
Oh yes.
100%. But
I don't know. I think that they're going to be more savage the next gen. They don't seem to. They're not like it's your generation that are the softies, I reckon.
That's what I said.
I'm not saying you, but
it's the
your
feral.
generation.
It's like
They're
it's like
the
a
new
50-50 with
ferals.
Gen Z. It's like half of them are.
Yeah, but it's also
Yeah,
the next
definitely
next level of ferals. They'll be drinking out of garden hoses and climbing
I feel like every
trees.
generation has like that.
It'll be like technology. I don't want to sit and watch technology. How boring! That's all mum and dad do.
Yeah, it always flips, doesn't it? Every
Yeah.
generation. Yeah, true. Yep.
So we'll see what happens. But anyone want to add anything to our little dev blog rundown? What do you think's going to be next?
I just
I
want
want
to
to
know
know
the server
more
slot
about the hot
size.
springs, man. Oh, sorry, Brandon.
I just want to know what how big the servers are going to be, like what the slots they're going to run. It's a pretty small map.
Ooh, 60s
I know
for
they
sure.
did mention.
2 officials.
Well, they
There's
did
going to be
mention-
60 people in there. It's going to be insane.
We're hoping.
Yeah, no, they did mention right at the start of development that they were going to be smaller size slots
Yeah.
to reflect the smaller size map. They did say that.
Although I have
You know,
seen.
community servers are going to blow that up.
Yeah, well,
Oh, yeah.
get a 70 slot
70 slot on that map? Holy crap.
Fuck, it's
Oh
Jesus.
my god. Freshies everywhere.
Just
God,
somebody on the
it's
hill
insane.
mowing down, sniping all the spawn points.
Admins in this little box just spraying all the freshies.
That's it.
I
That's
had
good.
10 times on there. Oh my god, imagine.
That'd be
I
handy.
hope he does that.
No
I
base.
hope he does it. Yeah.
But you can see where the survival aspect's going to
wonder-
go.
I wonder if there's going to be base building on there. Like, are people actually going to... I feel like officially you just get raided constantly.
Oh, yeah, you won't
That
be able
happens
to.
anyways, but...
Yeah, but you won't be able to base. It'll be a stash server. You'd be looking for
Yeah.
stashes more than bases.
Well, if duping's still around, it'll be bad on that, too. You just have big bases in the middle of a volcano somewhere.
Just block off the entire island because it's that small.
Yeah.
Just wall in the spawn zones. Yeah, giant tent cities.
But yeah. I'd really like to know more about the hot springs. They haven't really, unless I've missed it. 'Cause,
Yeah,
I don't-
that's everything,
pretty
bro.
slack for that
We
stuff, but-
covered everything today. Everything we know, you now know.
But the hot... Oh, okay, cool. All right, so we don't know anything. Well, yeah, I would like, hopefully, in the future for them to tell us more about it. Like, and I want to see,
Get
like,
burned.
characters in the hot springs and their animations, you know, where they just, that's what I want to see. I want to see nude people in a hot spring.
Is it going to be like the geyser that was at Yellowstone the other day?
Just blows
Oh,
up right in
yeah.
front of them. The guys are just, oh my god.
It just gave way of the pressure.
Throws rocks everywhere. God.
Did you see that, bro? You did you? You got no idea what we're talking about.
No.
Have a look
No,
at
I
have a
know,
look at
I'm Googling.
Everybody in
Yes,
America thought Yellowstone was going to blow up that day.
geyser.
Okay. I'll look up now.
Hopefully there's
Yellowstone
geysers.
blows up, America's done for.
That's it. Nah, I think it was just a pressure relief
Spelled
valve.
geyser.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Water spout.
Geyser.
Hot water spout.
All right, geyser activity? Or, images of Yellowstone geyser. Oh, it exploded?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Imagine a volcano event on the new map. That'd be insane.
Well,
Holy shit.
what you got to think about is what's a geyser? It's basically the radiator of Yellowstone. They're just taking the heat off the lava platform and dispersing it out. You just had a major one block and shut down. What happens if you blow a radiator and keep driving? You blow your engine. So anyone who's in Yellowstone, sell up, move out.
Mm-hmm.
Because that boy is currently
I
just
tell you
dropped out
what,
a radiator.
That would not be a good day for America.
Nope.
They moved
I
to
wouldn't wanna
Ohio.
Oh, God.
Sorry. Okay, that was the last one. I promise. I'm sorry.
Later.
Okay,
No,
I'm sorry.
No, get up. Knock the fuck out.
No, please don't. Okay, promise.
Hit her.
Oh,
Oh, there she goes.
Oh,
the
I took
knees.
it.
Did it
You
knock her?
decapped me.
No, she got the press
Took it
vest
like a
on.
Sigma.
Took it
Oh,
like
that's it.
Oh, there she goes.
All right, that's that done. No more.
She lost all of her aura.
That's it. Okay, you want one?
Wait, don't make me get you, too.
To wear into the volcano sites. I was actually thinking that if there's going to be volcanic sites where you'd have to wear a volcanic proof suit or some sort of heat proof suit, that'd be quite interesting. Or if
Some
you,
new type of NBC or something. Yeah.
yeah, thermal radiation heat resistant aluminized suit. Jesus Christ, project.
Like a fire suit. Yeah, that'd be sick.
Mr. Silvo.
Well, I'm wondering
More
whether we need
firefighter
that,
lore.
or we'd need something like a gas
Nope.
to heat around the thermal sites.
I think the new
Can
map's
you
just
listen now,
amazing.
young lady?
So much new stuff coming.
Or
Yeah, sorry,
if you
sorry.
go into the hot springs, do you absorb the heavy metal poisoning?
Oh, yeah.
You know,
So
you
much
Look at that.
freezing your ass out in the middle of the winter and know that water's warm. It'll fix your health. Might make you wet, but it'll still fix your warmth. But is that risk there? You get heavy metal poisoning. Have to filter yourself.
Yeah, take a tablet before you can jump in, you reckon?
Yep. Hectic.
I'd love to see if you actually jump into that hot spring, you instantly hit red heat and start fucking burning to death because it's too hot.
I want to burn in the volcano. Burn in the volcano. Burn in the volcano. That's what I want.
Imagine
Yeah,
sacrificing
wanna see
somebody
that
to
I'm
too.
jump
doing it.
off into the
Day
volcano.
one. Day one, I'm fucking running that map straight to that volcano and launch it into it. Or lava.
Imagine the podcast
bro.
on the volcano.
You can go first so I can see what's going on.
Yeah, so you can clip it.
Yep.
I tell you what, if it's one of those things where like you can't interact with it, I'll be pissed. Like if we climb to that top of that volcano and we can't jump into it because it's just like
He's
they've
just
like
walking on top
sort
of it.
because they've cock blocked it, I'm gonna be pissed.
That's
like, You
it.
can't get in.
Or you stand on it and it's just
Just an invisible.
Yeah.
like being on a fire.
The invisible barrier, yeah.
No, like
Yeah.
just standing on a
No.
fire.
They do that.
I want to fucking.
Oh.
I
No, we
honestly
want
hope.
sacrifices.
I just want instant red. That's what I want. Just walk on instant red.
Yeah.
And I want to see you.
I want a falling animation.
Yeah, but I want to see you walk onto it, go instant red, and you just collapse over, and then burst into flames and disintegrate, or Terminator style, or Terminator style. Your body just melts into the lava.
And screaming. We want screaming. Like you're standing there on fire and you're screaming, ah! Like fully horrible screaming. Or like Kuru, you get the laugh. When you're in the volcano, you're just screaming.
Get the Kuru laugh when you're in there.
There's gonna be so much clips on that map. It's gonna be insane.
Private Ryan in the corner is ready to serve his nation on zombie bowling. That's why. That's it. The old thumbs up emote as you die in the... That's it. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
And that whole sad... That's what... I want that. That's going to be my first clip. Just me dying. If I can remember where the thumbs up is. There it is.
As you slowly melt into the lava
100%.
and scream.
All right.
I
Well,
have the high ground, Anakin.
let's do what we do best on our last part of our show. Let's do some zombie bowling before we wrap it up. And
Zombie,
I think we'll...
zombie Ohio bowling.
That's it. Oh, now, the two
Time
Ohios,
to wake up, Noah.
I think he's asleep.
Skibbity Ohio bowling. What?
He hasn't said shit. Just say
Here he comes. Here he comes. He
Skippy
just moved his
Ohio.
head.
There we go. He's back.
Look up.
Hey.
He just lost all aura.
Come on.
Fuck, yeah. It's Brandon versus Bruv.
All right. Let's go.
Brandon. Brandon.
I'm running.
Noah's having too much brain rot from
Brain
Ohio. This is not language we want on the podcast.
He was mewing the whole time. He was mewing the whole time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Brandon. Where are you?
Marty, oh shit, who the hell is that? Who's the...
Yeah, he took a shortcut. No, I
He
have it.
jumped
Not
off.
me.
Ohio Skibbity
It was
Riz.
Brandon. Oh, he's still going. Oh, he's
El
still
Aura,
going.
El Aura. He's got El Aura.
He definitely has it.
Don't worry, I'll
Here's El Riz.
build
bro.
him in the car.
Oh, so it's L aura? I thought it was just bad aura.
No, it's
Look,
negative
look,
aura.
she started
He's
this.
Oh,
using it.
negative aura. Sorry, that's right. Negative aura. You have a part 2 next week.
That's it.
He just lost so much aura trying to swing at you.
How come Brandon's not getting... He has said so many more than me.
You started
Oh, no. Can someone wake her up? We need her for the drive-in. Oh, those...
yeah, that was on it.
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to connect you that far. You need to go get a car, bruv. Skippity.
Oh, you're right.
Hey, fucking
That's
you'll
not
get one
fair.
too.
How come everyone else can say it except me?
Guys, you brought it up. You polluted the podcast with your garble.
Yeah.
Yeah, she started it.
Yep, I'm blaming her.
It's all her fault. She started the brain rot.
All right, place your bets, people. Brandon versus Smiley. I think Brandon, hands down. I don't think
Yeah, I think
Giga Bruv would
Brandon
be able to
too.
do
Piss
it.
off.
But
No,
he's got too
I've
low of
totally got
aura.
this. I've totally got
I'm gonna lose all aura if I don't win.
Yeah. I wasn't there. Oh, right. Okay.
Oh, fuck. Oh shit.
He lost all aura, that's for sure. You gotta take your hat off, bruv.
It looks. Oh yeah. He looks so like.
He's just having a
He
chill.
looks so bad with
He
his,
looks
like,
so positive
with the-
aura.
with the sack on his head. Oh, and now he's back.
Ah, good morning.
Oh,
That's
right.
it.
I
Losing
look at
aura
it.
from this
Hang
stream,
on,
100%.
wait.
All right, welcome back.
Okay, I'll go quick. I think I've
All right, get in there, bruv. Yep, hat on. Yep, in you go.
got it. Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know the rules. You can drive blindfolded down and get as many infected as you can. Drive until you can't drive
in?
no more.
Oh no, I'm not in.
Can't
Okay,
see, I'm leaking
try
the
again.
drive. I
Alright.
can't.
All right,
I'm legally blind.
Mr. Q can do the countdown.
Alright,
Watch for his signal.
Hello.
2,
L Sigma,
One.
L Sigma.
go, go, go!
I
What
tried
the
to get
hell?
Yeah.
This
Look,
is what they
look,
get.
look what you
This is what
did.
they get.
Look what you did, Blindy.
I just looked at it.
Yeah.
I thought I was still traveling forward. I'm like, I'm
You
not
need,
hearing any
you
bangs
need to go
yet.
left
Okay,
and
hang on.
reverse, left and reverse, left and reverse. That's it.
And I,
Nah, Brad needs to hold
Push
up.
me, Brandon.
He can't.
Oh,
He's
God.
Sorry. Look
Oh,
out,
we
Brandon.
there. We go.
I'm on
You're
my
free.
break.
Yeah, you're not
free.
winning
You're free.
at
You're
the
free.
moment.
You're
Go,
free.
go, Brandon, go,
go.
Brandon, go, Brandon.
And straight to the wall. Yep. That's both of them.
I would call that karma, Sir Peasant.
100%. 100%.
Look at it, she's just hugging the wall all the way down.
Yeah, she got no idea. Oh, he's got a little action happening. They're lost. So back to your original question, Mr. Q.
Yeah.
What's it feel like to be lost in DayZ? You're looking at it.
A lot better than that.
Oh. Oh. That's one wedged. That's officially 0. Officially 0 for both of them.
No, no, Smiley's still
Oh,
moving.
that's
No,
still-
no, they're
got
still
off.
moving.
Oh. What happened there? Big bounce back. Broke his tyre.
Fuck.
Didn't quite hit the Z. Just give it a little tap.
Well,
Love.
I think they're both still 0.
Yeah, no one's blown anything up yet. A Putsky McPutz. Got the wall runner. Oh.
How is he missing everyone? Oh, that's
Oh,
skillful.
bruv got one.
Oh, there you go.
Bet she took off her headdress. 2.
Oh, 2.
Oh, wedged. Yeah, officially wedged. That's Bruv out with 2. Brandon, none. Terrible. Terrible. Their official level, Ohio.
Sorry, I can't hit the peasant, so you're going to have to take it.
Yeah, Noah, I can't hit Q, so you have to take it.
God, it feels so good, doesn't it? I love the sledge.
But I think that's it. 1 dead, 2 dead. Yep, they're both out. I guess Brother's the official winner. Because if we do a second round, it'll take him 400 hours.
Yeah.
Just in case he was trying to wake up. Just keep beating him up. All right, I don't think they're coming
No,
back.
just keeps them asleep.
So I guess we take our sledgehammers and go get them. Rob's car's already gone. Right, ladies and gentlemen, that's probably the wrap-up of our show. That was our dev blog rundown. I'd like to thank you all for coming. We're about to cut sick and smash the crap.
Skibbity, Brandon.
No, you're dead. We're coming to
Coming
get
with
you.
the sledge.
We're coming to fucking get
Come here,
you.
you Rizzler. Come here, you Rizzler.
I got one on you. Taking us all out.
Negative more, negative more. Ah! You missed.
Listen here. Yeah, you come back
Can't get me,
here.
I'm too fast. I'm too fast. Haha, we're gonna die.
That's how you do it. Ladies and gentlemen, that's our podcast done and dusted for the week. I hope you like our little rundown of the dev blog. You can always get in contact and check them out.